That's it. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you very much to the organizers, Dominic Mock and his staff, friends and associates who've arranged this wonderful afternoon.
各位好，很高兴来到这里。要先感谢这一次的主办机构，也特别感谢莫院长和他的同事，给我这一次机会可以跟你们交流。
The oldest pearls in the world that we know come from the Arabian Gulf, from the United Arab Emirates.
我们知道最古老的珍珠呢，其实呢就是来自这个波斯海湾那边的。
They date back about 7,500 years.
是750年以前的了。
The one on your top left
7500年之前的了。
is about 7,500 years old. The others are a little bit more recent. Maybe only 5,000 years old, but they also from the United Arab Emirates.
其他的呢，就可能比较近期，大概5000年，都是来自阿联酋那边的国家。
In China, we can't go back quite as far as that.
在中国呢，就不可以追溯到这么久之前。
But even so, in China, we have records of pearls being used long before they were being used in the Mediterranean world, in Greece or Egypt, in that area.
在中国呢，我们能够追溯他们珍珠的使用呢，其实在更远之前，就是有那个地中海历史使用珍珠之前已经有了。
From about 500 BC, we have documents, texts in China that talk about pearls.
在大概公元前500年，在中国已经有一些文献记录谈到珍珠。
And some were being found then in around the Shanghai area, that part of China.
那么有一些是在中国的上海地区附近发现的珍珠。
But we have no examples that I'm aware of that have survived.
但我们呢，就以我理解，就没有一些到现在还存在的一些例子。
So what I'm showing here is a pearl cup of about 200 BC. It's shell rather than pearl, but it's the closest I could find from about 200 BC.
那么一个最接近像一个珍珠杯的一个东西，就是在大概公元前200年发现的，但它不是真的珍珠，而是一种贝壳。
But about 200 BC, we start to find more references to pearls being found in the area at the bottom, where I've shown in. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see anything. Anyway, in the yellow, you can see down there, pearls being found in that area.
在公元前200年，我们看到地图上黄色标记的地方呢，就是发现珍珠的地点。
And it's been suggested that one of the reasons why the Qin moved south in the Han period was because of the pearls in the south.
那么其中一个原因，为什么人们在当时呢南下，就是在汉代的时候呢南下到那个黄色的地方，就是因为发现了珍珠。
It's also at the Han period that pearls began to be imported from further west.
汉朝的时候呢，也从西方就是进口珍珠来到。
To find surviving jewelry with pearls, we have to go a little bit later. For example, this is found in the tomb of a princess. It dates much later, really, 550 AD. That's 1,500 years ago. This was found in China. It has pearls inlay and also amber inlay.
那如果要找一些珍珠的珠宝首饰的话呢，其实呢时间点呢就要推迟一些，就是在公元558年的时候，在一个公主的坟墓里面呢，就看到这一些有珍珠的珠宝。
And in the Tang period, pearls become quite common in jewelry.
在唐朝呢，珍珠在珠宝首饰里面呢更常见了。
This is part of a hairpin that's now in the British Museum in London.
这个是在伦敦英国博物馆里面，就是一个头发的发夹。
Of about the 7th to 8th century AD, set with pearls.
大概是在公元7到8世纪的时候。
And from a little bit later, from about 600 AD, a necklace that has lapis lazuli, carnelian, Sri Lankan sapphire, and also pearls.
在公元600年的时候呢，你看到这条的项链上面有刚玉、蓝宝石，也有珍珠。
Also, at about this time, around about 600 AD, we have this amazing crown set with pearls.
同时，在公元600年的时候呢，也有这个非常精美的皇冠，是镶嵌了珍珠。
At this period, we know pearls were being found in some quantity not far from here, in what are now the new territories, Taipo, and also a little bit further south. Pearls were being found in this area and being dived for in this area right up until medieval times.
那么在这段时间，我们在更南部的一些新领域的地方发现更多的珍珠了。那么直到呢，就是到中世纪的时候呢，一直就有更多的珍珠被发现。
The trade in pearls expanded.
珍珠的贸易呢就扩大了。
In the West, one of the oldest atlases we have.
在西方呢，其中一个最古老的一个这样的记录。
It is what is called the Catalan Atlas.
这个地图称为 Catalan 地图。
And it dates to about 1375 AD.
是公元1375年。
I'm not sure if the pointer's working yet. Sorry? No? Let's see this one. I'm not sure. Maybe. I'll go and point. I had a shout here. Out of interest, you see the two mountains at the top, in the middle?
上面有2座山在中间。
That was one of the earliest representations of diamond mine.
那个是最早期的钻石矿。
Right. But today I'm talking about this area.
今天我谈的就是这个地区。
Sorry. We can see pearl diving. You see at the bottom people diving for pearls. And you see the ship above.
那这里你看到下面有一些人跳进海中，就是为了找珍珠。上面呢有一只船。
Yeah. This ship has been thought by experts to be Chinese because of the number of masts and the type of sails.
这只船一些专家就认为是中国的船，因为你上面看到有很多的杆，很多的柱。
Early evidence for trade in pearls from the Arabian Gulf to China.
那你看到这些就是贸易的最早期的证明，就是从阿拉伯国家到中国。
Indeed, we know that Arab traders were both buying pearls and coming to sell pearls in Canton by about the 8th to 9th century.
在大概8到9世纪的时候呢，阿拉伯人其实在买进珍珠，同时在广东的地方就卖出珍珠。
From about the time of the Catalan Atlas, we come into what is known as the Ming period in China.
在 Catalan 地图上呢，我们开始看到这个明朝的时间了，
which became one of the most important periods for pearls.
是其中一个珍珠方面最重要的时期。
Pearls were coming from India and Sri Lanka, they were coming from the Arabian Gulf, and they're also coming from the Philippines and Japan.
那么珍珠呢，来自印度、斯里兰卡、阿拉伯海湾、菲律宾还有日本。
And indeed, around 1400, so many pearl divers near Canton were being eaten by sharks that they developed new technology to dredge the water.
那么在公元1400年的时候呢，在广东有一些人潜水跳进海中，想就是找珍珠。那么有一些说法就是他们被鲨鱼吃了，然后呢，当时他们就是希望找一些新的方法来能够发现珍珠。
And from about this period, from 1402, we have my pronunciation of Chinese is bad, but the Baihai Park in Beijing, the wall, and this is two dragons with a pearl between them, because the pearl becomes important in mythology and symbolism in China.
在1402年的时候呢，这里你可以看到一道墙，是在北京的。那么里面呢，你看到有2条龙，中间就是一颗珍珠。那当时呢，就是用这个来表达珍珠是非常重要的。
And it's not just pearls from the sea. When Marco Polo from Italy came to China at about the same period, he mentions pearls in the lakes in Yunnan, and certainly freshwater pearls were being found in China at least as early as medieval times, maybe a little earlier.
那么其实不光是中国人非常的重视珍珠，来自意大利的马可波罗他来到中国了，然后呢，当时在云南地方呢也有一些的淡水珍珠，那么当时呢就是看到越来越多这样的这些的活动。
We're still in the Ming period, and this is a portrait of the wife of an important person during the Ming period, painted on silk. Early 15th century.
这个呢，就是在15世纪头的时候呢，明朝这个是一位非常重要的人。这幅画呢是画在一块的那个丝绸上的。
And you can see she's wearing a lot of jewelry on the headdress with a lot of pearls.
她的头发上戴了很多的装饰首饰，上面镶嵌了很多珍珠。
And the main producing area at this time was Guangdong. Where pearls were found, and they left them for a long time in the sea. They sort of had gaps between the fishing to make sure they grew to a big size.
那么那个时候呢，主要的采集珍珠的活动在广东。那么当时他们把珍珠呢，就是留在海里面一段长一点的时间，希望这些珍珠呢能够成长得更大。
We have quite a lot of jewelry from this Ming period set with various gemstones and pearls. Just 3 examples here set with some rubies, some might be red spinels, blue sapphires, probably Sri Lankan, and a lot of pearls of the Ming period.
你看到当时有很多的珠宝首饰呢，都是镶了珍珠的。这里有3个例子，上面有红宝石、蓝色的蓝宝石，来自斯里兰卡，还有珍珠。
This was the time when the Europeans were first coming to China by sea.
这个是第一次欧洲人用海路来到中国。
They tried to buy pearls in southern China in the 16th century.
他们尝试在16世纪的时候呢，在南中国买珍珠。
But the Portuguese couldn't buy the pearls.
但葡萄牙人不能够买珍珠。
Because they were told they were reserved for the imperial family in China.
因为呢，他们听到的就是这些珍珠是为了中国的皇室保留下来的。
The imperial family took a lot of pearls.
皇室拿了很多珍珠。
In 1557, the emperor ordered 800,000 pearls to be brought from Guangdong.
那么在1557年呢，当时的国皇呢就下命令，是需要从广东拿80万克珍珠进来。
I understand that this almost killed the pearl production for a very long time.
这个差不多就杀掉了整个珍珠的生产很长的一段时间。
And indeed, after the Ming period, we find fewer pearls in Chinese jewelry.
在明朝后呢，我们看到在中国里面的珍珠就减少了。
For example, I couldn't find many pictures, but this is a filigree ornament Chinese of the 18th century, but there's not much with pearls. It's not like the Ming period.
这里呢有一个例子，其实我找不到很多的图片，但这个例子你可以看到一个装饰品呢，上面呢是18世纪的，上面只有很少的珍珠，不像前朝的时间这样子。
The imperial family still wore pearls, but I think many of them were ones that had been there for a long time, come down through the generations.
那么当时的皇朝的人呢，他们都有佩戴珍珠，也有很多呢，慢慢一代一代的保存下来。
This is the empress. She died in 1908.
她呢，这位呢就是女皇，她呢是1908年，应该是皇后吧，1908年她逝世的。
1908 is an important year for pearls.
1908年对珍珠是非常重要的一年。
Mr. Mikimoto,
Mikimoto 先生
in Japan, produced his first commercial cultured pearls.
在日本呢，就制造了他第一个就是商业上养殖的珍珠。
This is an example from quite early on, 1908, 1912,
这个是早期的例子，1908到12年的，
of a Mikimoto pearl.
是 Mikimoto 珍珠。
This changed the pearl industry completely.
这个完全改变了珍珠行业。
Yes? Chinese cultured pearl industry.
中国养殖珍珠行业，
A photograph from the Hong Kong show, I think last year.
这个图片呢是去年展览中拍的，
Chinese cultured pearls.
中国养猪。
But is this new?
这个是新的吗？
Today, many of the cultured pearls are produced south in Zhejiang region. Zhejiang, I don't know how to pronounce, but around here in south of Shanghai.
今天有很多养猪都是在浙江省，就是在上海南部来制造的，
But this is not new.
但这个不是新的。
Cultured pearls have been produced in this area for 1,000 years.
在这个地区，做那个养猪已经做了1000年。
Sorry, I've lost a pearl. These, you all recognize, you've all seen many shells like this, I'm sure.
你看到很多这样的贝壳吧？
This photograph was taken in 1850.
这个照片是1850年拍的。
In around 1040 AD,
在大概呢1040年，
the Arab writer al-Biruni
有一个阿拉伯的作家 al-Biruni，
mentions a strange type of pearl from China.
他谈到呢来自中国一种很奇异的珍珠，
It was cheaper
是更便宜，
and believed to be artificial,
而且相信是人造的。
but the Arab traders were shown that they could peel the layer off.
那阿拉伯的那个贸易商呢，他们证明能够把一层一层剥出来，
to prove they were genuine.
来证明是真的。
But it's possible they were cultured,
但也有可能是养猪，
because the earliest Chinese mention of cultured pearls
因为最早期谈到中国的养
is
猪
about 1080 AD,
是大概呢公元1080年，
almost 1,000 years ago.
差不多1000年前。
A man called Yi Jinyang of Zuchao
是苏州有一位男士称为伊真烟的，
is also credited with inventing the culturing of pearls.
他呢被视为呢就是开始这个养猪的工作，
And that was around 1200.
这个是1200年。
And indeed, according to books written 100 years ago,
根据100年前写的书，
you could still see a temple dedicated to him
你仍然看到一所庙宇呢是为他而设的，
near Huzhou, which I'll explain the name in Chinese if you like later. And apparently, even in the 19th century, they still had an annual sort of feast in his memory for inventing cultured pearls in this temple.
那么这个庙宇呢是在一个中国的一个地方呼州，是19世纪的时候呢，仍然每年有一个节庆呢，就是纪念这位先生，因为他发明了养猪。
In the 19th century in Europe, there are many mentions of Chinese cultured pearls.
在19世纪欧洲里面呢，有很多提到中国的养猪的一些记录，
explaining how they would put small beads of brass or bone, pebbles,
就解释呢，他们怎样把一小克一小克的骨头啊，一些的铜或者一些的那个石春放在里面，
and even mother of pearl
甚至珍珠母
into the muscle.
放在毛粒里面。
There are reports, again, I'm going back to about 1850, 1820, 1850. There are reports of ponds that had many thousands of mussels in them producing cultured pearls.
那么在1820到50年呢，也有一些记录说到，很多的池塘里面有很多这一些的毛粒呢，就是能够用来做那个养猪的。
And in 1850,
在1850年，
it was reported that were 5,000 people employed in the cultured pearl industry in China.
报道呢就说，在中国总共有5000人被这个养猪行业雇佣，
Many generations before Mikimoto.
就是在 Mikimoto 之前很多代的。
There's a description quite early on, exactly 200 years ago,
大概200年前，就是有一些描述，
explaining how beads were put into the mussels, 5 or 6 at a time,
就解释怎样把5到6克的珠放在毛粒里面。
and this is a quote, a year later they're taken out
1年之后呢，再把这些小珠拿出来，
and the artificial pearls are found covered with a new coat.
人造的珍珠上面呢，就是有一层新的外衣，这样子，
Equal in beauty to natural pearls.
就是跟天然的珍珠一样美丽。
Some of you might remember
可能你们会记得，
just a couple of years ago
这个是几年前的，
when souffle pearls came on the market.
就开始有这种 souffle 的珍珠来到市场。
And there was great excitement in the West because these large pearls were found to be full of mud.
那么西方呢感到很兴奋，因为是很大的珍珠，里面呢就是有很多泥土，
A new invention,
是一个新发明。
according to the trade press.
根据当时的那个贸易商，
A description from 1850
那么1850年有一个描述，
explains that balls of mud were also used to make cultured pearls.
解释呢，这些一块一块的泥土也可以用来做养珠，
There is nothing new, is there?
真的没有什么新鲜哈。
In addition to beads, they also in China put in small figures of Buddha.
那么除了小珠之外呢，在中国他们也会把这些小佛像放进去。
Again, this is a photograph made in 1850.
这个图片也是1850年拍的。
In Europe,
在欧洲，
scientists were very interested in the Chinese techniques.
科学家对于中国的技术非常感兴趣。
And in the 18th and 19th centuries,
在18到19世纪，
Europeans in England, Sweden, Italy, and Germany tried to make cultured pearls.
那么当时呢，在英国、意大利、瑞典，还有呢那个德国的人呢，也开始做养珠。
In England, one man even tried to make cultured pearls in a pond in Earl's Court in London.
那么在英国呢，在伦敦有一个人尝试在池塘当中来做养珠。
These are some of the cultured pearls produced by the Swedish scientist Linnaeus.
这些是一个瑞典的科学家所做的养珠。
But all the Europeans credited the Chinese with the invention.
但所有欧洲人呢，也嘉许中国，就是为了这个养珠的发明。
And in 1859, Charles Dickens, the English writer,
1859年，一个英国的作家查理士·狄更斯
mentioned, I don't know if you can read this, but he talks about a pearl mussel where the Chinese produce artificial pearls.
就谈到呢，中国制造人造的珍珠，就是利用珍珠的蚌。
And explains that a Mr. Gascoigne
那么他呢就解释谈到那个 Gascoigne 先生
has 2 strings of these Chinese cultured pearls
有2串这些中国养珠，
in 1859.
是1859年的。
So even the great English writer Charles Dickens says that cultured pearls come from China.
尽管这位非常伟大的英国的作家也是说养珠是来自中国的。
So do any of you sell cultured pearls?
那么大家有没有卖养珠的呢？有
A
吗？
few?
有几位？
Because remember, China was a source of saltwater pearls going back more than 2,000 years.
其实呢，追溯到超过2000年前呢，中国的历史就是这个咸水珍珠的来源地。
China's history as a source of freshwater pearls dates back at least 1,000 and probably 2,000 years.
中国作为淡水珍珠的来源，这个历史呢，追溯到超过2000年前。
And China's history as a producer of freshwater cultured pearls dates back about 1,000 years.
中国作为一个淡水养珠的生产国，这个历史也是1000年前的了。
No other country in the world can match this.
世界上没有其他国家能够追上或者能够配得上这样的历史。
So be very proud of your pearl heritage.
所以你们对于你们珍珠的传承一定要感到很自豪了。
Thank you very much indeed.
谢谢。